Righto, so today we're going to leave Katherine and we're going to drive, 300 odd Ks north. We're going to go to a place called Tumbling Waters. We're going to go to the caravan park there. There's a few, not free camps, low-cost camps around, but we got recommended to go to this place. It's meant to be really good, and it's pretty much at the start of Litchfield National Park. So
close to Berry Springs as
Berry
well.
Springs is the other thing. Yeah, we got told that is absolutely amazing. Pretty much on par with Bitter Springs.
Yep.
And with the heat at the moment, we're all for swimming.
Yeah.
So pretty keen for that. But as we head up the highway here, why don't you tell them the crazy story that happened in Katherine?
So it is, crazy story. Sitting there having dinner on, I think it was our first or second night there, and this lady comes over and she's like, "Oh, I've got a question for you, you're not going to get this every day." And we were just like, "Oh yeah." She showed me a picture of my grandmother and she was like, "Do you know this lady?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my grandma." And she was like, "Oh yeah, we're related." So it turns out my cousin, like distant cousin, was parked right across from us at this holiday park, the Big Four Breeze Park, literally right opposite. Yeah. So we were just like, what are the chances? So we spent the last couple of days hanging out with them, which was awesome. The kids all got along like a house on fire. My kids were stoked to meet some other cousins and stuff, and yeah, now I've got in touch with her aunties and cousins, and yeah, it's been really good.
And it's crazy because that is the second time this has happened on our lap so far.
Yeah.
Not with family the first time, but still a connection with someone, but we hadn't met them yet, and they pull up directly across from us. There is that many people on the road, and the caravan parks are so big, and there's so many parks in Katherine. Like, just the fact that we ended up at the same place across from each
literally
other,
right opposite each other. And this park was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's so many people in there.
Yeah. So anyway, they're the ones that have recommended Tumbling Waters for us, and then we're hoping to catch up with them again, maybe to do the Gib and stuff.
So the other reason for going into caravan park still is just power, get the aircon running.
It's so hot.
Yeah, it's just worth it. It's the uncomfortable days. Like, we could do it, but really, for a few extra bucks, we're just gonna plug in while it's hot.
Yeah. I think we just need somewhere either to swim or power to run the aircon. So
yeah.
This park thankfully has both, but yeah, we just couldn't really do the free camping while it's this hot. It might be a bit uncomfortable, so.
So we've done it again, guys. We've managed to forget about a long weekend. So we've rocked up here at Tumbling Waters, and they said all good, definitely 2 nights, but they're not sure if they can have us here for the 3rd. But that's all good. We'll do that and just see what happens. But as you drive in this place, there is a crocodile pool, and they're meant to have, I can't remember, what did Kel tell us?
Oh, like 12 or something.
Crocs in there.
Like a lot.
And literally, as we're walking back to the car, we just noticed one. Only little fella, but God, they don't move. But honestly, how cool is that? So they got a little bridge in over the lagoon and stuff, and you can walk in through it. So we'll go get set up, and we'll come back and have a look, see if we can see some more crocs. So we'll take you in to check out this croc pond now. Now, after reading up last night about it, there's 7 freshwater crocs. So that's why it had the skinny snout on it when we saw it yesterday. A little freshy.
There you go. I think they're all freshwater, yeah.
But yeah, we'll go in and see if we can spot some more.
Big one. Oh, lucky there's fences. I think you're supposed to look in the water. That's where they normally are.
Yep.
They look like what?
Oh, hey, we walked over the top of one.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Where?
We literally walked over the top of it and didn't even realise.
Cool. It's bigger than the one yesterday.
Yes. That's so cool. Just hanging out under there.
There's another one, kiddos.
Where?
See its head just poking out?
little head poking out there.
Oh yeah.
This is a very cool setup to have in the middle of a caravan park.
Yeah,
Very good.
but it goes to show how well they blend in, because there's 7 here, we've seen 2.
And they just do not move.
No, it's a small area.
You'd think they're fake or dead, but
Is that one, I
Yeah.
wonder? Oh no.
Where?
Just because you can see, like, looks like the ridges on the tail.
Where?
Just there. But I don't think it is.
Whoa.
how cool is that? You can see it moving through the. You can see it moving through the floor.
I think it's going into the bush.
Hey, I forgot to say as well, we're meeting back up with Brad, Sean, and Stella today. So we split ways back in Coffin Bay, South Australia, and because they had to go back to mid-north coast, they had to go back to the mid-north coast of New South Wales, and then they went north. They went and did a bit of Queensland, and they've ducked back across and getting back on the same sort of route as us. So that'd be great to catch up with them again.
Yep.
And because of that and not being able to stay here an extra night, we're going to not do Litchfield National Park from here. We're going to just go to Berry Springs, the Savo, have a bit of a swim, and then we'll go to our new spot and do Litchfield from there, wherever that may be.
Yeah, we're waiting to hear back from a farm stay. See whether they can get us in there for 2 nights. Got power and a pool, so
Yeah, with how hot it is, it's good having power at the moment. Just got
as much
that
as we love
aircon
free
going.
camping, yeah,
Yeah,
it's too hot.
it is stinking hot.
Unless we've got a Jenny, which we don't. So
But anyway, we'll sort out what we're doing, and yeah, we'll head down to these springs. So we've got up at a we've got up at a decent hour this morning, and that's so we can come out and explore Litchfield National Park. It's been quite warm through the days, so we figured we'll get up early, we'll go do it, and we'll worry about schoolwork later. Because yeah, if it gets to your mid to late high 30s, it's just going to be unbearable out here. But we've met back up with the Lows. They pulled into our campsite last night, and I don't know if we've said this or not, but we actually did get to extend our stay. So they've sorted us out, and we are staying another 2 nights.
yes, which is good because we weren't looking forward to moving and having to find somewhere else.
No, so we're heavily relying on that power at the moment with the aircon. And tonight is game 1 of Origin. So they've got a massive cinema screen for an outdoor cinema, and they're going to be putting it on there. So I'm pretty
the
damn
boys
excited
are
for that.
Pretty stoked about that.
Anyway, we don't really know where we're going here in Litchfield. We're just going to drive around and explore. Go
Yeah.
check out what it has to offer. Righto, here we are, Litchfield National Park. We've got the Lows back with us. Hey Lows. Wangy Falls, first stop for us. Well, it's not the first stop. We stopped at a couple of places, and
We don't really know what we're doing.
they were a little bit underwhelming, so we thought we'll keep going. We'll see the big things first. So Wangy Falls, Florence Falls,
Yep, we're going to try and do Lost City.
Lost City 4-wheel-drive track out there. So you can hear this waterfall already. You can see it a little bit. Looks pretty spectacular. Let's get down there and check it out. Tell you what, Wangy Falls, absolutely beautiful. Bit of a bugger though, we're here a little bit too early in the dry season. They haven't opened it up to swimming yet. It's the clearest water, it is so hot, it would just be amazing to be in there swimming. But hey, that's part of it. you never know exactly when they're going to reopen, and we're just that touch too early. Anyway, still got a big salty trap out there. Anyway, we'll get moving on and check out the next fall. Sure bloody is. Hey, so Waterfalls, you got the lookout area, which is a good view, but do the loop walk around it. The view from up the top looking down the waterfall is 10 times better, I reckon.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But it's the middle of the day now, and it is warm.
Yep, as you can probably tell by my beetroot face.
So the plan is we've got to find a waterfall that we can swim at.
Is that the wrong way?
Yeah. What about it?
Alex is too busy talking and not paying attention to where he's going. But yes, so the plan is we are going to find somewhere to swim because it's damn hot.
It is so hot, so we want to cool down.
It's also lunchtime now, so find somewhere cool to eat and then have a little swim, cool off, keep these kids happy. So amazing.
Honestly,
Living mate.
you see all this stuff on YouTube and travel shows.
Never think you'll actually get there.
When you're actually here, it is just incredible. The water's perfect, the temperature's perfect.
Rewarded for all our hard days work walking around.
Wasn't that much walking, but it was just hot. But yeah, this is amazing. Get yourself. Where are we again?
Florence Falls.
Florence
Litchfield.
Falls, Litchfield. Worth it. Okay, day 2 exploring Litchfield National Park. We're going to kick it off with a 4-wheel drive track out to Lost City. And then, I don't know, we'll probably go find another swimming hole, won't we?
Yeah, we didn't get to check out that, I don't know how to say it, Bully Rocks or something.
Bully, something like that.
Bully. It's like Bully but with one L. Rockholes, so that was pretty crowded yesterday, so we didn't go there. So we might try and check that out today as well. But unfortunately our friends aren't feeling the best, so we'll just have to kind of follow their lead on it, see how they're feeling and what they feel up to. Yeah.
But if you're staying out here at Litchfield in the national park itself, you could probably do everything almost in one day. It'd be tight, but the problem is the distances between each different thing you want to look at. So we still won't see everything in 2 days, but we will have done enough that we're happy with it. We don't need to see absolutely everything this time around.
Yeah, we've covered off a lot, and a lot of it's walks as well, so
yeah, the kids are
not about it.
Struggle with the really long walks, and especially in this heat. It's not as hot today, so yeah, we'll see how we go. What happened to you when you got out to film?
I fell was slippery and I've hurt everything.
She jumped out of the car, closed the door, and then she just disappeared.
That was my hand.
Yeah, it's a bit dusty. Yeah.
Smash my hand, smash my knee, smash my back.
I didn't know what was happening. I was looking around for her. Lucky I didn't start driving again. So the Lost City was all the sandstone layer that covered this whole area, and over the years it's been weathered away, broken down, and we're left with this, which you know, essentially looks like a city. It's way better than I thought it was going to be.
It's pretty cool.
Literally deposits of this sandstone everywhere look like buildings. They're so big.
Like an ancient city, I suppose, which is why it's called the Lost City.
Yeah, very cool. Hey, that was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was really cool. No, I don't know, not what you expect, but then also exactly what you expect. I don't know.
Yeah, but just quite impressive, eh? Like nature sometimes just does amazing things.
I'm so surprised at like how amazed we can be by some rocks.
Yeah, just some rocks.
I never thought that would happen to me, but it's pretty amazing.
So yeah, if you're doing Litchfield, Lost City, definitely worth it. Don't be too concerned about the access track to the Lost City. It's pretty easy, but very narrow, so just keep an eye out. Someone coming the other way, there's not a lot of spots to pull off, and you will 100% get some new pinstripes. But it's all memories, eh?
Let's see if we can park here today.
Yeah, so we're going to have another go at Bully Rockhole. Yesterday, it was chock-a-block, not a single car park. That was a pretty decent sized one too. And it's not looking too much better. No, we should be right. Yeah, there's a few. All right, cool. Well, we're going swimming here then. Tell you what, that was absolutely amazing. I do not think there is such thing as a bad swimming hole in the NT.
No, we definitely haven't seen one.
It's just the water is just crystal. It's so beautiful. And
perfect temp too for these hot days.
Could have stayed for hours, but we got more to see.
Now it's getting hacked by mozzies.
Yeah, that's the only thing, eh? The mozzies around here. But if you got a bit of Bushmans or something, you're all good. But we don't. We left it. So anyway, we're going to go to the other four-wheel drive tracks. They head out towards Blythe or Bly Homestead, something like that.
So there's some ruins or something out there.
Yeah, so we'll go tackle that, and then we'll probably just call it quits and head back for the afternoon.
I busted my back when I fell over before, so tried some ibuprofen, see if that helps. And if not, I'll be going home to put a heat pack on.
So only a couple of 100 metres into this track, you hit your first water crossing. And it's probably the longest water crossing we've ever done.
Yeah.
We haven't done much in the way of going through water, but
it was quite deep too.
Well, 600 mil, which isn't too bad. It always feels deeper when you're in it. And there's because there's salties around here, you can't get out and walk it and check it. And,
yeah. Alex was like, you should get out and film me coming out. And I was like, yeah, no, water, crocodiles, I don't think so.
I didn't even think about it. Send the wife out into croc territory.
Yeah. And now there's a fly buzzing around everywhere. Get out.
Man, we thought the termite nests were big when we were driving from sort of Alice Springs, eh? But then you get up here and they are just mammoth things. How cool does that look? Well, how cool is this? It's not even the ruins of a homestead, it's the actual original homestead. And it is in good condition. That's crazy. A little bit of fun getting here too with those water crossings. I like that. How good's this? They got this massive book in here with heaps of history of the family that lived here. They had 10 kids and the father delivered all 10 of them. That is insane. And they lived in this tiny little shack. So the family here were tin miners, and you can just walk just behind the hut here and they've got the old filled in shaft where they used to mine, but you look on the ground and it's shiny everywhere and it's all little bits of tin. It's crazy. I just never knew what tin looked like before they start digging it out of the ground. It's awesome. So we're all pretty fried after a big day in the car again. 2 days in a row exploring Litchfield. So we don't really want to do a whole lot cooking dinner tonight, so we're going to show you another one of the simple dinners that we do. So this is one that Mum used to cook for me as a kid, and I've sort of started doing it myself, and now Erin is having a first crack. But it's just chili chicken corn chips. Yeah, that's all it is. I don't even know what to say.
Glitch in the system.
It's literally just chicken, a bit of chili sauce, and you put it over corn chips with cheese and melt it on.
Sweet chili chicken. Though.
Sweet chili chicken.
So the kids will eat it. It's not spicy.
No, it's not. It's not really hot, but it is damn delicious. So we'll show you how to make it, and it is super cheap.
So this is the end result.
And it tastes yummy.
Yep.
It tastes delicious.
So Belle's taste tested it and she approves. So we're just going to put that on some corn chips with some cheese. Yeah, chuck it in the Weber to brown it up and melt the cheese and stuff.
We're making the nacho bit.
Okay. So what do we do, Chef?
We're using nacho cheese. And Doritos.
And what are we doing?
And we're making nachos.
Yeah, so what are you going to do?
Pour it into a tray.
Yeah. I think we said pour it into the tray, not eat them. I better just check as well. Make sure they're not poisonous. Maybe one packet of chips would have been enough. Oh well.
Hey Mum, do you want to hear a joke?
Yep.
What do you call cheese that's not yours?
I know this one.
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. Ooh.
Pop it in there for as many beers as it takes to melt the cheese. There we go. I reckon that was about 15?
Yeah, if that.
15 on low heat in the Weber. And like usual, I put the little trivet underneath it, or it's just a baking cooling rack, just to separate it from the plate so it's not burning it from underneath. Chuck it in the middle, chuck some sour cream on it, and that's a simple dinner for us with minimal washing up.
Thank you so much for watching another episode, guys.
Hey, make sure you tune in next week when we make it to Darwin.
See you then.